Hi again from Reuna Publishing House. This time I shall present to you a selection of short stories. These story collections are also very popular in Finland as audiobooks. If you don't have much time for books, you can listen to or read just one story at a time whenever you have a moment to spare. Hi Olli. Reuna has published 6 Christmas calendar books. Each book contains 24 stories by different writers. The book functions like an advent calendar. Each window reveals a surprise. The books have different themes. In the first book, all stories were crime stories. In the second one, the writers had to place their story in a location of their own choosing anywhere in the world. In one of the books, each writer had to use a designated Christmas song in whatever way they wished. In the last book, mysterious things happen, as they often do around Christmas. An audiobook called Christmas Calendar Special has been put together from stories in the first 3 books. Out of 72 stories, it contains the 24 stories that the readers have enjoyed the most. In 2021, another audiobook will be published. If you're interested in purchasing the Christmas calendar's foreign rights, you can choose your favorite stories that fit your country the best out of 144 options. Short descriptions of each story are available in English. The author Olli Sarpo has published 2 short story collections. His short stories are intelligent, different and bizarre in a way that sometimes is described with the term Nordic weird. People in the north live in the middle of harsh nature. Winters are cold, dark and often lonely. The summers too short. Maybe that is why there are such unique individuals among us, the kind of people that Olli Sarpo enjoys observing in his stories. On the other hand, the stories are about problems, obsessions, passions and fears that are similar to people regardless of country or language. Let's listen to a short sample from the book Olemisen tapaluokkia, Grammar of Being in German.
Übersetzungsbeispiele aus Olli Sarpos Sammlung Olemisen tapaluokkia. Sophia, ein Fremder. Das Wissen um die Möglichkeit, in meine Heimat zu reisen, freute mich sehr. Ich zauberte hoffnungsvolle Bilder in meinen Kopf. Dort bin ich zur Schule gegangen, auf diesen Felsen haben wir als Kinder gespielt, in diesem Park habe ich meinen ersten Kuss bekommen. Abends sind wir durch diese Parkstraßen gestrichen.
Let's continue with bizarre stories. Selma Kaasinen is a Finnish-Australian writer who lives in Canberra and works as a researcher. Her 5 dramatic stories were first published as a printed book called Woolen Socks and Other Stories, and they are currently being recorded into an audiobook called Naarasleijona, the Lioness, which is also the name of the main story. The reason we chose to present this collection to you is that you rarely get to read stories that are so skillfully written and have so many layers. You can read a story 3 times and every time it feels different. You are left wondering who actually is the bad guy in the story and why the protagonist made the decisions they made. The world needs stories like this. This is what our rich language is for. It is worth it to get to know these stories. A sample is available in English. And finally, an easy-to-read book that contains 10 stories. As I have mentioned before, Reuna is one of only 5 publishers in Finland that publish easy-to-read books. Also in your country, there must be more and more immigrants who have difficulties in reading novels in a new language. We want to help those to whom reading is slow and challenging. Tuija Hannula's book, Toppatakin alla on sydän, Heart Beats Also Under the Winter Coat, is a book about Finland, its 4 seasons, its customs, and its everyday life. The book is intended for people moving to Finland or any foreigners interested in Finland. It is a kind of travel guide into the Finnish soul and sense of humor. There is a sample available of this book in German. We are currently working on more translations of Reuna's books. Don't hesitate to ask for a sample if there is a particular genre you are interested in. We will help you find interesting books from Finland. And welcome to our own book fair, Kymi Libri, in July 2021. You can find more videos on the website. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.